So here we are on Fab Four Free For All, where everyone watching this video has to hit the subscribe button at the bottom. And you're going to then be our best friends. But you know who our best friend was today?
Who?
The postman.
He always comes twice, right?
Oh, nice. My goodness. Anyway, the show is Fab Four Free For All. And I'm Tony Chiguardo. And here with me are my good friends, Mr. Mitch Axelrod.
Hey, everybody.
And Mr. Rob Leonard.
Hello, how you doing?
And our other best friend is Jennifer. And Mitch, fill everybody in who Jennifer is.
Jennifer is a publicist with the Beatles and Apple, and very nice to us. We appreciate her very much.
Definitely.
And we have to thank the good folks at Apple and Yumi, because why, Tony?
Because I'm getting a hernia lifting this thing.
Don't say anything yet, because we're going to do an unboxing video.
Yeah.
And, you know, we tried to get together to do this video like we've done other unboxings. But, you know, everybody's busy with the washing and the cooking and the, so we couldn't really get together. But we hope that this will do justice to what we all got today. And we all individually got boxes. Rob got a separate box from Tony and I. So I'm going to get really excited, and hopefully you will be too, when I show you this massive, as Tony alluded to, box, which is 7 pounds. In the interest of time, you don't need to see me ripping open the tape. So I've already done that. What I will do is show you. I will premiere. Oh my God! Exactly.
Really?
I need a truss. But it's kind of cool because we got foam, and then we
Look
got Revolver today.
Ooh.
I'm throwing away the box, folks. This is the...
No, collectors don't throw away the box. Come on.
Oh,
yeah, they do.
My wife will kill me.
Yeah, they do.
It's the...
They do, I know.
This is the Super Deluxe 4 LP version.
You got
And
some major
Rob
glare
got
going
the,
on that, Rob.
Rob got the CD version.
Can I hold it up?
Not... Well,
I
yeah.
did? Okay.
Yeah, you can. We'll go through... Tony got the vinyl as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the vinyl first, and then we'll let Rob show. The first thing you notice about this, folks, other than the glare, is that there is no logo at the bottom that says Parlophone or Capital or anything,
Right.
and no title. This is the way the artwork was when it was presented by Klaus.
It is the way Klaus intended. Sorry.
Correct. It is gorgeous. And the back says Made in Czech Republic.
Yeah.
It is just unbelievable. I'm getting the glare, but don't worry about it. We'll fix that. But it's really,
we're gonna have photos posted of the actual.
Yeah, we'll post photos at the end. But these, it's just a really heavy box.
Yeah.
Unbelievably heavy.
There's heavy music inside too, Mitch.
Yeah, I'm holding that upside down, but it's just unbelievable. So we're gonna, wow, I cannot believe how really well made this is so far. I'm gonna take my handy dandy scissor, and we are going to.
I have a couple of air holes in the plastic on the back of mine, so
I'm sorry. Did you say air hole? Oh, air hole.
Air hole.
Air holes in the
Air hole. I am not one to save stickers, so I'm not going to throw it out in front of anybody. But I may just hold on to this one because Revolver is my absolutely favorite Beatle album. So I will probably hold on to that.
I hold stickers because they're small, and I can tuck them inside said box set.
Well, you know, the funny thing about the stickers, I mean, they won't do it on this, but like when an album continues to sell, they say, you know, the first 2 or 3 singles, and then the forthcoming single, you know, which is always nice to see.
Actually, you know what would have been cool if they would have put the original, like, a sticker on this, like, you know, features Yellow Submarine and Eleanor Rigby.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
If they would have been, it would have had a reprint of the original sticker that came with the album, which is rare in itself. That would have been cool. But all right, so
much less glare.
The first thing I'm going to do, Tony, and then I'll pass it to you. I'm going to take out the book.
Cool.
Holy crap! It says Revolver, and it almost. Oh my goodness! You can't see this, but there's like, oh yes, you can a little bit. See that?
Yeah, it says the Beatles.
No. Look in the top corner. The glare. It looks wet. It's not. It's like hair. It's like shiny hair.
Oh, that's cool.
It is unbelievable. On each corner, on the top two corners.
Oh, you are so right. What
actually, on the top left and the bottom right, they have that, and it's just beautiful. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, you can.
You can. Yeah, you can see the
Yeah,
the detail.
That's smart thinking, you know.
Yes, everyone. I'm sniffing my vinyl. Okay.
I know you do.
Time out. I'm sniffing the book. Oh, that new book smell.
New book smell.
The new vinyl smells nice too.
What's that? The vinyl, yeah. You're talking to a librarian.
The book, people. The book is again. This is the first time we're seeing it. It has a foreword by Paul McCartney.
Right.
It is just spectacular from what we see.
And people do, I mean, I'm sure our listeners know, but there are some of our younger listeners might not realize that. And there they are holding up the negatives, the contact sheets for the butcher cover.
Yep.
So a lot of our fans may or may not know that, when Revolver was being assembled, these are all it's Robert Whitaker, right? Robert Whitaker photos.
Yes.
Robert Freeman. Yeah. Was it Whitaker or Freeman?
Whitaker, I believe.
Robert Whitaker, yeah.
Yeah, it says here on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, it says back cover photo by Robert Whitaker.
Yeah,
right.
All those amazing photos.
There are a lot of folks. There are a lot of unreleased photos here that I don't think any of us have ever seen.
It's so funny. I'm just like enjoying watching you flipping through them. I have the book right in front of me here, but I'm just letting you flip through and post the.
There are. I'm going to just tell you right now. I'm not going to hold up the whole book, but there's tape. There's pictures that we've seen, but in the context of this book, I'm sure they're going to be amazing. Then there's also original, the drawings from Klaus.
Wow.
As well, where it tells the story of the cover.
Right.
Just absolutely spectacular. There's even pictures of the Beatles at Shea Stadium from '66.
Yeah, look at that.
So
you don't see a lot of pictures from that. Everyone kind of forgets, including a certain Beatle.
And it's just totally apropos too, because it's all the period stuff for Revolver.
Yeah, and don't forget that this is a picture from the Top of the Pops, the only time the Beatles played on Top of the Pops, and I think we're going to get a surprise at some point because it was lost and there was 60 seconds found and there were 90 seconds found. At some point, we're going to get a full one. Wow. But this is just absolutely spectacular. So I'm going to move on, but the book, kudos. I can't wait to read it because it's heavy, it's beautiful, and the care that was put into it is just unbelievable. So that's the Revolver book. We haven't even gotten to the albums yet. So, Tony, you want to take the first album?
We can probably give it away that we, again...
Rephrase that. We're not giving away anything.
No, we're not giving away anything.
We can probably reveal the fact that, we did have... we were able to read some of the text from the book in advance, and it was absolutely brilliant. And there's some really great stuff in there too. Just aside from all the great photos.
Yeah,
look,
unbelievable.
Dun 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 dun.
All right, Tony, take out. Ooh,
wow! Look at that.
It is.
Ooh, Tony,
gorgeous and stereo. And
has the Parlophone label on it.
What's that?
It has the Parlophone label on the bottom. Where it says Revolver.
Yeah, Parlophone label on the bottom, above the word Revolver. Back cover right here.
It's the glossy. It's It's not the way the original was made with the fold over UK.
Right. Yeah.
But they had it, but it's just beautiful.
What was that? Lighthouse and I'm so bad with that.
I always say Ballard and Callard and Bauer or whatever. The candy company, but I'm wrong.
Bowser and
Bowser and Shanana.
Anyway, so of course there it is, the absolute gorgeous Parlophone label. Taking it out of
stereo pressing is what you took out.
Yeah, that's the stereo right there. And
Wow.
get a little steady cam there on that.
Just amazing, beautiful.
Gorgeous. I'm just going to look at the pressing.
Yep.
Absolutely. Truthfully, it's a magnificent pressing. Magnificent pressing. I like that they give you the plastic lined inner sleeves. Mitch, you're giving away the farm, babe.
Sorry, I'm not. I'm trying not to. All right.
Totally giving away the farm.
So here is the mono copy. It sort of looks the same, except it says mono up here.
That's the only difference, I think.
Yes, and if you listen to it, you get mono. No. So don't be kissing anybody while you're listening to Revolver because you'll get mono.
Nancy will be happy.
Not even
be happy when I'm not kissing her. Again, this is absolutely gorgeous. It's on Parlophone again, the mono, but the old gold and yellow.
Looks good.
It's super. I mean, it just I'm looking at it actually. It's
now we are
no warp or anything. It's a lot of these packages have had issues. Not the Beatles' fault, but just with manufacturing. And we haven't listened to these yet, but so far this looks really, really beautiful. Can't wait to dig in. The vinyl is just.
And we should add for our listeners that and viewers that the vinyl is the stereo vinyl is the 2022 remix by Giles Martin, which is brilliant. The mono is a first generation transfer from the original analog tape over to the pressing plant. It was direct from tape pressing, so it's going to sound magnificent. And now for the pièce de résistance, that's this Sessions album. This is Abracadabra, basically.
Now this is I want to say Freeman's picture.
So that the thing about that, Tony, is now we can see it in real size.
Yeah.
Instead of like seeing it like a smaller picture, maybe in a different book.
And be careful when you hold that up, Mitch, because it's in the middle of
I know. I didn't do it yet.
Okay. Yeah,
so,
I just opened it, not realizing that hidden in the middle is an extended play. And I wonder if it would fit inside your Beatles EP collection box if you wanted it to.
This is the paperback writer and Rain stereo and mono.
Yeah.
Well, it's a new 2022 stereo mix.
Yeah.
The mono is the same.
Yeah, but what's really fun is they reprinted on the centerpiece in the center, sold in UK subject to resale price conditions, see price lists. So they actually really went for full-blown authenticity here. And
and they did actually keep the Emitex, because don't forget in the UK the 45s didn't come with picture sleeves until I believe I want to say
Strawberry Fields Forever,
Strawberry Fields in Penny Lane, right? So that's why they kept the Emitex. It's true to the original, which is really kind of cool.
But it would have been nice to have an American, the American sleeve in there somewhere. I'm sure.
Maybe it would have been fun to have had, EMI Parlophone on one side and Capital on the other, but I don't think they wanted to.
This picture is actually ironic because, as we've learned, the Beatles rejected this because it's got a collage of them from like 65 and 4 and when it was presented to them, they said that's just not where we're at. We're in 66 and we're at a different period of our lives. But ironically, when they did this, when they accepted this from Klaus with these beautiful drawings, all of these photos are from 63, 64, and 65 anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Photos were taken from most of them were taken from the Beatles USA tour books from 64 and 5. So it's ironic that they didn't use this one because they were outdated photos. But
the only thing I can think of is how Klaus used it in their hair, and they have the eyes are original in the drawings that Klaus did, and I think that's part of it. This is part of where the past, where in the hair it's the past, but what Klaus did with the drawings makes it current.
Absolutely.
And even the back photo, if you look at the back photo, look at them, they're all wearing those cool glasses.
And don't forget, this is not the same photo as the back of Revolver. No. Ringo is not looking forward.
Right, it's a different photo. Yeah,
photo.
And I will tell you this, Mitch, you haven't really been messing too much with the vinyl. I'm going to pull the vinyl out.
Yeah, I actually was pulling the vinyl. You have album 1, I have album 2.
Okay, cool.
They both look the same, but it's got the test pressing.
We'll tell
labels.
Everybody this, and again, this is not, this certainly isn't a deal breaker, but I will tell everybody this: you are going to find the double album difficult to negotiate back into the sleeve, and you are going to find it a little difficult to refold and have it feel comfortable. And that's just, unfortunately, that's just the deal. It's the shape, it's the size. That's just the way it is, and this goes on with a lot of box sets.
Well, especially when they have all the vinyl. This is 4 LPs and the EP. They have to smush it in. They don't, because then you have to make the box a little bigger. But
it's also, exactly, and that's the deal, unfortunately. So, if you're a hardcore, you may want to think of taking the vinyls out and storing the vinyls in a really nice sleeve next to the box with all of the ephemera.
Right, or get a plastic LP cover thing.
Just get a plastic LP sleeve. Put the vinyls in there, in their white sleeves, the plastic inserts, plastic inners, and then as I mentioned, just doing the LPs, cover art, and everything back in the box.
And the other thing I will say, as Tony alluded to, is that the 45, when I opened the box, I knew we were getting the 45, and I immediately searched for it, and it wasn't there, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have to call, me or whatever. But and then Tony said, it's in the gatefold of the double sessions LPs. So just watch when you're opening it up, because when you're opening it up, you don't want it to just fall out and the single will come out. So just please open it up carefully. Open up the at least the sessions double LP carefully, because literally it's just put in the middle.
There's nothing to attach it to, so to speak.
Nothing at all. Yeah. So as much as I love 45s, and I'm glad because, quite honestly, the last box, Let It Be, had a 12-inch version of the 4 songs or whatever it was, 5 songs.
Right.
And I'm a big 45 collector, so this really sits well with me. I love this.
As far as quality goes, though, it's gorgeous. We went through some of those issues with Let It Be. The Let It Be box, as beautiful as it is, it does, the black powder ink does sort of come off. This is just more of a flat, matte type box. I did leave a few fingerprints on the top, but I just ran my hands over it, and the fingerprints are gone.
Very important.
Yeah,
and glossy.
What's that?
It's glossy. So
it's glossy, but it's not overly glossy. Sometimes the problem with with real serious too glossy is that you actually get you get sticky on it. But it's an absolutely beautiful piece.
I am loving the book. I mean, I can't tell you how much the book is just the care. The care, I was about to say the hair care, but just the fact that they did that with the hair on the corners is just, that means a lot of attention was taken, a lot of attention detail was taken to this. So I really believe that, this is such beautiful. The binding is great. I mean, everything about it is really high quality. I know people were concerned that, you're only getting 4 albums and it's costing you a ton, but Revolver is Revolver. And what I love about it too is that it's album size, so it's going to fit with other stuff instead of having like different. I know the Lennon albums have been different size boxes. This Revolver is the same size as Let It Be, and it'll fit well. I mean, it's just a beautifully well done box.
There is also something just about the simplicity. I mean, as as beautiful as the cover art is, as beautiful as, but there's something about the simplicity of just between just the spine of just looking and just seeing that word, and then the book, the front of the book, just seeing just the word. It's very cool.
Yeah, they've really done a good job, recreating the extra material in the same font and the exact same way as they normally as it was released in '66. And again, without the sticker and the label on it, the
cool to see.
The artwork as it was intended by Klaus is just beautiful. I mean, normally you'd see Revolver down here, and you'd see the Parlophone or Capital label logo right there. But this is just so well done. It's really a beautifully made box for anybody who got it. And Rob has the CD version.
Yep.
And before we show the CD version, sure, we're going to remind everybody to please subscribe to Fab4 Free For All.
Yeah, the little subscribe button on the bottom of the video.
We have a whole ton of videos, folks. We've been at this for a long time, and also visit the website www.fab4freeforall.com and check out all the audio episodes before we enter the 21st century and start doing them on video.
So yeah, because the book is the same.
Yep. Yeah, the book is.
Oh, fantastic! So CD buyers will get the full-sized book.
That's great.
Yeah. So, here's one picture I like. I've never seen these pictures. I just opened it up, but I've never seen this before.
Yeah, those are the ones we've seen them. Those are them waiting to film the promotional video for Rain and Paperback Writer.
Yeah, those right. Got a Chiswick House, I guess.
But what I love, Rob, about the fact that the vinyl and the CD box is the same size. You're not getting a smaller version because it's CD size. You like Tony said, you're getting the full book, which is really amazing.
Right. So the back picture is the same, from the regular release. Now what you get here is it opens up. It's sort of like Sgt. Pepper, except there's 5 discs here. Let me get close up here.
What fun.
So that's at the back of the book.
Yeah. This is just like an opening of a record,
and it's interesting because you get
open that up again.
Sure.
You get on the CDs, you sort of get the Abracadabra cover in both the black background and the white background, which is
right. That's the alternate.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we don't get that.
No, you don't get that.
Really? Okay. So you got that.
Hold it. Yeah, that's cool. Again, this is the Robert Freeman proposed collage for the cover, and it was rejected.
And then here's the white background, so to speak, like that.
Can't see it.
We can't see it.
I'm sorry.
No, hold it up so we could. You just got. There you go.
There you go. That looks great.
Tremendous.
That's a Sessions album, and
hold up the Paperback Writer and Rain.
Sure.
Just so folks can see what the CD EP will look like.
All right, so they did reproduce it the same. Wow, that's cool. Can you take that out?
And then the back is the same.
Can you now, Rob? That's not a hole in the middle. That's on the paper, right?
Yeah, that's just a picture. There's no hole in it for.
Right. Can you take that out?
Yeah, I was going to do it right now. Hold on.
And then hold it in the middle because you were holding it to the left.
Okay.
All right. Oh wow! All right. So
nice. They're using the
beautiful.
So
and I trust Rob Parlophone labels on all of the CDs, the regular discs as well.
I will open that up. I didn't open them up. Hold on. That's a good point.
Just unbelievable. I mean, it's so weird because I'm sitting here staring at the box, and it's
same thing as on the vinyl.
All right. Well, hold on. What was that, Mitch?
It just looks like I feel like a kid again getting a new Beatle album. It's even though we've heard Revolver a billion times, I'm so excited I can't play it tonight because we're recording this rather late and my family will kill me. But starting tomorrow, I am going to inundate myself in this box. So you may
It's
not
going to
hear
be
from me
fun
for a while.
It's going to be fun tomorrow to drop the needle down on this.
Yes.
Just to hear the, wow.
Yeah, this
So
is
both of them. My only qualm is, I always wish there was, when they make these box sets, and it's not just this one, they tend to make them for the vinyl, and then they sort of have the CDs. They could have probably fit both these CDs on one.
Well, you have to look at it this way, Rob. It's like the whole technology thing. They used to mix the album for mono, and then the stereo is just like an afterthought.
Yeah, well,
the vinyl is the mono, and the CDs are just an afterthought.
Well, you're right.
folks. There's your label for the 4LP. I am going to the sticker. I'm going to keep it. I'm actually going to put it.
Come on, why don't you keep that? That's real fan stuff. Come on.
Are you saying I'm not a real fan?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
I'm actually putting it in the middle. You see, folks? And every time I take the albums out, it's going to drop to the floor.
See, what's going to happen with me is I'm going to try to keep the sticker, and invariably I'm going to just, oh, look at that. Lovely.
And by the way, that's my finger in the middle. So just,
yeah. I was hoping it was your finger.
Right? Wow.
I could say that these cardboard sleeves for the CDs, I wish they were slightly thicker. Just a little bit thicker. That's all I'm going to say. They fit in each sleeve. It tells you where to put it.
I think after seeing this video, people are going to tell you where to put it.
Oh, I've been told many a time, Mitch. Don't worry. So, it's not bad. I mean, it's what it is. 2 CDs or 34 tracks of outtakes and stuff. You can't really complain about that.
I will say one thing. I'm staring at the cover, which I've stared at for years, and I'm looking at the individual pictures, and it looks different to me. Not like the Russian version where they use different pictures,
right.
cutouts. But I'm looking at it, and they just look. I don't know if it's not grainy, but they just.
Oh, you know what? Mick Jagger's in the middle of this one. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's a different one.
Yeah. Wait, we love you. What? No, but the pictures are sticking out more, and I don't know why.
Well,
maybe just the excitement, but
no. Part of it is that it's a different style of gloss.
Maybe
than what was used on.
No, you're right, Mitch. Unless they went back and they found the original thing that Klaus did, but you're right. They do some of the pictures in the collage do stand out a little more. Now, maybe it's the gloss. Maybe it's just a copy of a better album cover over the years. Maybe they didn't look for the original or a copy of the original.
Well, I think it's a combination.
Do me a favor, guys.
What's that?
The eyes of George always look like real eyes that they put in there. Look at Ringo's eyes. They look different to me. They look like real.
No, I always thought they were all real eyes.
Okay.
I always thought that.
No, Paul and John's are definitely drawn.
If you poke at them, they actually feel like
you actually hear ow.
No, but I think what it is, honestly, I think it's a combination of the type of gloss that they're using for the cover art. Also, too, not having any of the writing on it also puts your eyes in a different place. You're not.
I was just going to say without the logos.
Markings. Yeah, you're not looking at the markings, but it's definitely from an original.
It looks like it was. Close. Although Klaus claims he doesn't have the original, and we've found out since, if you watch the great Parlogram auctions videos, which you also should subscribe to because they're amazing. His latest one, as of this filming, was about the cover of Revolver, where he goes through all the pictures, and he does tell you the origins, but he also says that Joe Walsh claims to have the original artwork, and they've since found out that Joe Walsh does not. He has a printer's proof. He does not have the actual original. So Klaus has put out on Instagram a missive to everybody. If anybody knows where the original is, he would like to know. Now, I don't know if that's because he wants to claim it back or buy it back or whatever, or he just wants to know. But we also have contact him with Klaus, and hopefully we'll hear from him soon, and he may be on a show in the...
I hope so.
Oh, geez.
Well,
So, but you're right, Mitch. It does stand out a little bit. Could be anything. I mean, but it's just, well, you know what? No, I was going to say there's a little more gloss on the collage pictures. Maybe
the bottom actually shows all the, the copyright stuff, Apple and Universal, and just all the
fun stuff.
And
all the copyright stuff.
I just want to say this just because I just think it's nice. But I remember back, and I'm going to do a personal shout out to Jeff Jones, who's the head of Apple, only because when we first met Jeff, I met Jeff the first time when we went to the party for the Sgt. Pepper listen
2017.
In 2017, Jeff had said that this was his like bucket list. That
I'm not. I think it was actually prior to that, Bud.
I think when I remember
like Beatles 1 or something.
Yeah, I remember when we went to Beatles 1, we heard him talking about how.
Oh, was that the first time we met him?
Yeah.
But I just do remember that Jeff talking about the fact that Revolver,
or maybe at the Mono
bucket list. Yeah, I don't know, but either way,
one of the things where we met, it was great.
It was at the Beatles 1. It was at Beatles 1.
That wasn't the point. The point was I'm just giving a shout out.
Right.
This was his bucket list, and congratulations to him and the folks at Apple and Giles and everybody. Forget this.
And if you did not hear our interview with Giles, it is, check out the videos. Again, we've gotten a lot of new subscribers because of that video. He does talk about. I tried to bait him into tell us an exclusive about going back further than Revolver. We know they're going to. I mean, you know that. It's no big secret. Hopefully they can use the same Peter Jackson AI technology and work on Rubber Soul and all the albums prior. But if they're anything like this, I can't wait. And it doesn't matter how old I get and if I have to use hearing aids or not, I'm going to buy everything. I'll cash my Social Security check and buy the next boxes. But because Lord knows that I think, like Beatles for Sale, for instance, screams for a remix. I mean,
yeah, well, there's such a rush on that album. One thing when we were talking to Giles, Mitch, he didn't deny anything, but he didn't like say, well, we're not going to do it right now. He didn't say anything. In previous times says, well, we don't know what we're going to do next. No, they know what they're doing now.
I just noticed something, guys.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Look at the bottom here. Can you see when I hold this up? Look what it says.
Oh, far out.
You see that?
On what?
Out.
Oh my God.
That is cool.
It says Revolver at the bottom, but it's you have to hold the light up to it. I hope you guys can see it.
There it is.
Oh yeah, look, you're right. You're right at the bottom there. You got to hold it to the right.
There you go.
We did not even notice that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Cool.
Do we get Beatles at the top? Let's see. No Beatles at the top.
No.
But you do get the Parlophone logo. It's there as well.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Look at that. Yeah. Very cool. If you're not looking for it, it's not. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Love it.
I am on it. That's right above Revolver. That is so cool.
That's our Easter egg.
That's our Easter egg.
Yeah, there's your Easter egg. Oh my Lord. There you go,
Very
Revolver. And
the
Parlophone. That is so well done, people.
Yeah.
I give kudos. Oh my goodness.
That's cool. I like it. We were tricked, but we caught it before the end of the show, damn it.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the Revolver, and we can't wait to get into it. Again, if you like this video, and if you want to see more videos on the Beatles that we've done in the past, because we've been at it for so long, for 10 years now, please press the subscribe button at the bottom of the video, because we will be putting a lot more content on in the future. So we appreciate you.
Right. And just as a reminder, if you want the original version, it's out there in the stores. And of course, the American version came out mono stereo in volume 2 of the Capitol albums.
Right.
So those are out there. And of course, Paperback Writer and Rain are also out there on both stereo, mono, and everything else. So
kudos to everybody at Yumi, Apple. This is just absolutely well done. and a
Beautifully
beautiful
done.
piece of work. Look at that. I'm so excited about the hologram, not the hologram, but the little thing that says Revolver. I'm so excited.
Yep, I can see it when you hold it a certain way, Mitch. I see it.
And
Good.
we're excited
I'm glad. I
about
want to
you.
make
We're
sure
gonna be
everybody is.
getting yours in a couple of weeks too. So, or a week and a half,
Yes.
or 2 weeks. So,
Couple of weeks, you'll be
10
be
days.
getting yours.
Oh, some people might get this show afterwards. So
yeah,
whenever you get it.
anyway. So, I guess that's it from us here at Fab Four Free for All.
Yeah, and again, Tony, why don't you give out spell out the URL?
Yes, it is FAB Fab the number 4 free FREE the number 4 all.com. So Fab the number 4 free the number 4 all.com.
Or you can even do F4F4A.com.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you can do F4FRA.com. And again, the YouTube channel. If you want to hear the earlier episodes, you can click through to them on the website by going to the streaming archive of all the earlier episodes, going back to 2012 in this form.
Wow.
And even earlier than that for our first incarnation Fab Forum. So that was fun.
Yeah. So, who are you?
We'll have to do a show now on the listening pleasure of it. So that's our next. That's a few. But you know what? There's a lot to listen to with these. You know, 4 discs, 5th disc. If you want to, count the EP. There's a lot there.
Well, at the very least, we got to do 3 and 4. But anyway.
Yep, I agree.
For Fab Four Free for All, I'm Tony Chiguardo, being joined by my good friends, Mr. Mitch Axelrod.
Take care, folks.
And Mr. Rob Leonard.
Thank you, and thank you for listening.
And thanks for checking it out, and have fun unboxing your copy of Revolver. See you all soon.
Very cool.